Australia has reached an in-principle agreement to join the National Redress Scheme. The Standing Committee of General Synod of our Church is encouraging all dioceses, schools and agencies of the Church to join the scheme as quickly as possible.
Scouts Australia is committed to ensuring that all survivors of child sexual abuse have access to the National Redress Scheme.
An effective National Redress Scheme is a critical part of ensuring justice and healing for survivors.
Mr. Stewart, could I just emphasise, as a religion, two very strong things we feel. One is we try to keep a high moral standard, and secondly, there's love among the organisation. So we want to treat victims in a loving way.
Well, just on that point, Mr. Jackson, has the governing body considered apologising to survivors of child sexual abuse at the hands of elders within the organisation?
I haven't been in any discussions with regard to that.
Is that something that you foresee might happen? In other words, that an apology at least be considered?
The governing body has apologised on other matters, so for me to say I can't speak collectively for everybody, but we have apologised on things in the past in other areas, so it is perceivable.
I think the real issue is that for some people, the circumstances will be such that they just can't stay, and they will find it necessary for their own survival, effectively, to disassociate. But the consequence of that is they are shunned and lose all of their prior social structure. That's the issue. And you heard the evidence that some people gave about that issue. That's the problem.
If I could, Your Honour, with respect...
That doesn't happen in other parts of society, generally. If they are so unable to cope with what's happened and the way they've been treated inside the organisation, that they dissociate, then they lose all of their previous social structure. Is that right?
That could be the case, and we respect their right to make that decision.
Well, it's a pretty cruel way of dealing with someone, isn't it, who has suffered sexual abuse.
I could only repeat what I've said, Your Honour.
I know, but it's cruel, isn't it? To take away, by reason of the rules that you impose, all of their social structure. That's cruel.